Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You take a look at the Pistons. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
In checking out Detroit, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving, and it's Gafford in at the center position. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5, down low. Kept alive, and that one is good.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thanks, David. And it's Irving missing.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Clock at 4. On its way from Irving for 2, and it's off the back rim, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. As we advance through the second half of the season, Brent, how do you keep your focus as a player?
Well, what have you established, Kevin, to this point in the year? I mean, what are the habits that have gotten you to this point? Are they working for you? Are you staying consistent with those? And I think over the course of time, you're going to get more positive out of habits that are creating an environment for you to have better performances and not take you away from what the remainder of this grinding long season is all about.
And Harris drops them both.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Washington with the screen on Cunningham. With the floater, Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Hardaway from outside. Offensive rebound. Duren plays it up and banks it in.
And Duren has that length to corral anything around the basket.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Covered by Cunningham. Pass to Irving. Thompson in the corner. Dallas moving it around. Good on the shot. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The master from the mid-range. You just assume Irving's going to drill that shot every time.
Now here is Harris. The layup off target. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
On a shooter like Dinwiddie, you have to guard close, but Dinwiddie challenges that defense and draws the foul.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season. A franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City. This rookie, Thompson.
Take a break. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson.
First and foremost, it's the athletic ability and that raw talent. It's there for Asar Thompson. He's just got to keep developing and refining all the little micro skills.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And so Thompson nails both of them. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
One of the quickest releases in the game, Kyrie staying a step ahead.
It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Cunningham. Hardaway has got 5 now.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most boards in the last month of the NBA. 4th, Cade Cunningham.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
It's a dimension of the game that so few point guards have, and it's an attribute that makes them much more valuable to their ball clubs. To have that many rebounds coming from the point guard position, what a plus you got there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And so Irving nails both of them.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Nails the baby hook.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Dinwiddie for 3. Detroit with the rebound. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year. Cunningham left side. Cunningham sets a screen for Hardaway. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Hardaway has got 7 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Dinwiddie. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
All right, here's a look at stats for Cade Cunningham. Just an incredible month of basketball. Putting up 26 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Stewart checked in for Duran. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Pass to Cunningham. Fires away from way outside. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Here's Irving. And it's all evened up. He's got 11.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Beasley, the pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The 15-footer, good.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham, dropping in the jumper.
Pass to Marshall. Irving for three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outside Hardaway. It's Beasley on the wing. Cunningham with it. 5 on the clock. Harris kicks to Hardaway. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but
on just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. That bucket in no time at all. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Beasley's been doing that for a long time, drilling from 3.
Outside Irving. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. Can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game.
and they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now, here's Gafford. Hasn't made one yet. Thompson for 3. Good! Another from 3.
My, oh my. You love what he brings to this team and what he brings to the game.
Tonight he becomes the 4th leading three-point scorer in NBA history. That is amazing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Thompson inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Thompson's got it all tied up now for Dallas. Fires from way outside. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Mavericks shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. On the court for Dallas here in the second. They got Powell. Hardy is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. Now here's Hardy. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Beasley. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Beasley's got 5 points so far.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Pass to Marshall. Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Stewart. The screen from Thompson. Beasley for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 5-point Piston lead.
And he can be pretty consistent out there, so the defense is going to have to force Beasley off the line.
And here's Marshall from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Sasser. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holland. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Hardy, no good. Edge Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Sasser. Beasley the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Sasser can't hit. The Mavericks trailing. Now, here's Hardy. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Marshall. From deep three-point territory. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Pass to Holland. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Hardy, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. There's the triple. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Marshall. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Hardy. He's covered by Sasser. And here's Hardy. Scoreless thus far. Shot by Grimes. No good. Inside, here's Holland, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle, here's Washington, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Washington's got his first bucket of the night. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Holland. Harris comes in for Asar Thompson. Hardaway's checked in for Malik Beasley. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. And Stewart, no good on that one.
You like how open Stewart has been to evolving his skill set, doing more to space the floor, experimenting with his shot, and trying to modernize his approach as a big to the game.
Nice shot by Thompson.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Cunningham outside, and Duren slams it in.
Cunningham finding the open man there.
Mavericks trail by 5. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Detroit making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Washington's checked in. Here's Irving. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Kyrie exceptional at taking the hit and then somehow creating a release angle towards the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Cunningham with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Cunningham's shot is off. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Thompson right side. Harris against Washington. Lets it go with a three. The Mavericks pull it in.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Now Stewart, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Count it from 12. Cunningham's got 10 points.
A good eye from the mid-range. It's part of what makes Cunningham so dangerous.
Harris against Washington. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Back to Harris. Outside Hardaway. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Washington, that's good.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
Cunningham outside. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Tie game in Detroit. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings all. Halftime.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies. It makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood track. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. Cade Cunningham out there with Hardaway. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now Cunningham. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Hardaway. Out to Harris. They set the pick. From the arc, it's good from long range. Harris has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Detroit.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Cunningham outside. Duran the pass to Thompson. Here's Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Harris against Washington. Here's Cunningham. Gets a very good look and converts. 14 points for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Back to Dinwiddie. And he jams it with authority.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There, you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Now here's Thompson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Covered by Cunningham.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Durham. Out to Thompson. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Irving for 3. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Mavs. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Duran with a screen on Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound on the wing, Harris. Off target from outside. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Irving sets a screen for Thompson. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Gafford throws it down.
And how about the bounciness of DG, Daniel Gafford, into the air with ease.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Pistons second.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Here's Durham. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Hardaway kicks to Thompson. Hardaway sets a screen for Thompson. Lock at 6. Pass to Cunningham. From deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Cunningham's got 17.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter, even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter. Will that make right there? That could change things.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 8 points for him. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Cunningham. Uncovered, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
The two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
2 shots.
No good on that.
For a big guy, Daniel Gafford is very active and agile when he's playing. You appreciate a tall guy like that who can make some moves.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Duren. Malik Beasley comes in for Hardaway. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. And then for Dallas, Quentin Grimes is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Now, here's Thompson. 8 points for him. And Gafford throws it down.
And most of Gafford's points are going to come right there around the rim, and he loves to throw it down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. And the Mavericks with possession here, following the bucket by the Pistons. Down low, here's Hardy. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Harris inside. He's covered by Washington. Stewart. Rim. The Mavericks leading. Tries the spin move. Pass to Hardy. There's a screen by Washington. Here's Grimes. Takes a 3. And it's Washington missing. To the paint. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Beasley's got 10.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. different look here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Fontecchio in for Asar Thompson. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pass to Grimes. And it's blocked.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The Mavericks trailing. Now Marshall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Marshall's got 7.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Now Sasser. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Easily in the post. Back to Sasser. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Pass to Hardy. Now Thompson fires for 3. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
Wow, from way downtown, Thompson's ready to shoot. His confidence right now through the roof.
Now here's Beasley. D right on him. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beasley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Good D, good pull. Understand something, 1 shot, 1 rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back.
Efficiency, fundamentals, that's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd right there.
Yeah, and there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating. That's what Coach wants to keep seeing.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Hardy, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Don't see much of that, but the vertical from Grimes on display.
Pass to Holland. Now here's Beasley. Stewart a screen. Here's Sasser. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Pistons lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Prosper. Marshall passes to Powell. Here's Prosper. Here's Hardy. He's covered by Sasser. And that one's good. Hardy. And, well, Detroit shooting at 51%. Really solid. Pass to Beasley. And another 3 for Detroit.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Grimes passes to Hardy. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Marshall from the arc. Holland with the rebound. Detroit's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Sasser. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
He misses the free throw. All Reed's checked in for Detroit. Morris is checked in for Dallas. He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Hardy. Pass to Marshall. This one for 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Sasser with it. Beasley finds Sasser. 6 to shoot. Back to Beasley. The tray. It doesn't go for him. And here's Marshall will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. Puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
I like when Grimes looks to score because it makes the defense overcommit like that at times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Quentin Grimes is known for that motor. He's a tenacious defender who competes hard and will not back down from the individual challenge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Reed, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Cunningham. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Grimes passes to Pop, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there could be a big step forward for this team.
A different look here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Fontecchio. And Hardaway is subbed in for Malik Beasley. Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
That free throw missing. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside. Jalen Duren has a nice game. He plays a lot in the box where he's going to rebound. He's going to be an interior scorer, and his instincts are there as well.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hardaway finds Duren. Here's Cunningham, and the layup is good. And that's now 21 points for Cade Cunningham.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Here's Marshall, and that's going to be a travel.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. And Dallas also making a switch. Washington's checked in for Najee Marshall. Pass to Harris. And here is Hardaway. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Thompson, a screen on Washington. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Harris.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now, here's Washington. It's stolen by Duren. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Washington. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. Detroit with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. Thompson outside. Harris dishes to Hardaway. Duren with it. Here's Cunningham. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Defensive foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. Second personal foul. 14 fouls. At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Cunningham. One shot.
That's good from Cunningham.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Irving looking for an opening. From deep, Washington gets the three-pointer to fall.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Now just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And that one drops for him.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham, as a young star, is bringing to this game.
Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Jalen Duren.
At the line for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving, two shots.
And that one falls for Irving. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. A two-point game.
A high percentage scorer. Duren knows how to deliver when it's do or die time.
Washington with the screen on Cunningham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Shoot two shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Pistons leading by 3. To the inside. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Duren, one of the league's most powerful players, doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Irving from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half. Cunningham passes to Duren. Shoots over Gafford. Duren, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Irving. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Cunningham. Second chance shot. Out to Thompson. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Thompson with the bucket.
And that is a potential game changer. Thompson maintaining his calm and coming through.
Down low. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Irving with it, picked up by Harris. Irving, good.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
Dinwiddie against Cunningham. Here's Duren. Yes!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. .50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Gafford. Dinwiddie left side. And Thompson kicks to Dinwiddie. From deep Washington. Thompson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. second of 2 is good. That ties the game up. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Cunningham looking it over. Oh, off target. A deep three from Irving. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Now, here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And Hardaway gets it to go.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Cunningham against Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Duran. Cunningham for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Cunningham's got 29 in the game.
Right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Outside Irving. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Out to Hardaway. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Durant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Good work by Durant. He has a lot of little moves in there.
At the line for 2, Durant.
That's good from Durant. He doesn't get the second one. Mavericks trailed by 3. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's the floater. Some solid defense from Harris. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
What a game for Duran so far. He is cooking. Just going right at the defense.
Here's Irving. And it's good from the elbow. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
Pass to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 31 points for Cade Cunningham.
Oh, Cade Cunningham answering that call.
Washington with the screen on Hardaway. Nobody near Irving. Trains the three-pointer.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
For personal foul. Team second.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
Second one is good. Aim both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Irving for three. Detroit with the rebound. 59 seconds left in the first overtime. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Here's Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's a slick move from Cade Cunningham, luring the defender in and getting himself fouled.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Here's Irving. Good D by Hardaway. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. That one goes. Count it. Cunningham's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Team 4. At the line for 2, Tim Hardaway Jr.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. From deep Washington, Thompson with the rebound.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so the Pistons take the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.